Hey, everybody. I just had the distinct pleasure of seeing Stephen Colbert interview Paul Simon for damn near 20 minutes on his show. You can find this on YouTube. And at the end of the interview, Colbert pays Simon this incredible compliment. He sketches a scene wherein he's a little kid, a little Stephen Colbert, 8 or 9 years old, waiting in a car for his mama to come out of a grocery store. And she comes out and Slip Sliding Away has been playing on the car stereo. And his mom, she's about to turn the car on, but she waits so that she can hear and listen to, I know a woman became a wife. These are the very words she uses to describe her life. She said, a good day ain't got no rain. She said, a bad day is when I lie in bed and think of things that might have been. And he said his mom just went, wow, that's so true. Turned on the car. And Colbert had that moment that I think a lot of us have. That first moment where you look at your parent and you go, oh my God, there's an entire human being under the hood there. And it made me think of one of those moments from my life, and it made me think, I have so many songs I still want to write. The moment from my life is, I was 8 or 9, and I was in an all roller skate production of the musical Oklahoma that took place at a roller rink in the gym of a Lutheran church in my neighborhood in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hand to God, this happened. If someone had had a camcorder, we would have a cult classic on a par with Spinal Tap. Anyway, one day my mom got the mimeographed notice that it was costume day, time to come get your costumes. And so she showed up with me in tow, and all the other mothers were there, and there were no costumes. There was fabric and patterns and scissors and needle and thread, and all the other moms just commenced to sewing costumes, and my poor mom was torn in two directions. One direction was, I'm the worst mother in the world because I don't know how to sew, and the other was, fuck you all. What? You're not asking the husbands to know how to sew? I'm a journalist. What the? She was so angry and so frustrated, and she just started tearing up and picked up a scissors and made do. And I'm standing there looking up at her just as I am these 5 decades later, remembering that there's a whole human being in there. My God. And the thing is, I hope if I ever manage to get that into a song, I hope I remember the quintessential Paul Simon lesson, which is if you're going to talk about the very heaviest stuff, oh man, just use a light touch. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know that nearer your destination, the more you'll slip sliding away. I know a man, he came from my hometown. He wore his passion for his woman like a thorny crown. He said, Dolores, I live in fear. My love for you is so overpowering that I'm afraid I will disappear. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. And I know a woman became a wife. These are the very words she uses to describe her life. She said a good day ain't got no rain. She said said of bad days when I lie in bed and I think of things that might have been. Slip, slide away. Slip, sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you're slip sliding away. I know a father who had a son. He longed to tell him all the reasons for those things he'd done. Came a long way just to explain. Kissed his boy where he lay sleeping. He turned around and headed for home again. Slip sliding. And God only knows. God makes his plans. The information is unavailable to the mortal man. We're working our jobs, collect our pay. Believe we are gliding down the highway when in fact we're slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, more you're slip sliding. The more you're slip sliding. He got to fade out. He got to fade out, people.